I would like to say a few words in English since the Minister of Tourism is also in the chamber. I have been given some proposals by the Northern Province Tourism Association. Tourism sector was heavily affected due to the COVID situation in Sri Lanka. People who have invested in tourism suffered a lot due to the drop in both domestic and foreign tourism. We are happy to note that tourists are now visiting Sri Lanka. Northern Province has the potential to develop it as a tourist destination. There are beaches, archaeological sites, flora, fauna, vegetation and many other tourist attractions. The experience that a tourist gets in visiting North Province is different to other provinces. These are some of the points I would like to highlight from the Northern Province Tourism Association. To develop tourism, we need to have trained people. In Jaffna, there is a hotel school, but it's not a purpose-built school. It's a rented building and conducting only few courses. The people in the Northern Province also like to be trained and to get employment in the hotel sector. Our kind request is to provide a purpose-built hotel school in the Northern Province, like the schools that are in Colombo or Kandy. Also, although there are a lot of talks about the Jaffna airport at Palali, there's a delay to commence operation. India is a prime tourist generating country. The commencement of Jaffna airport will boost tourism in Sri Lanka. This will benefit tourism in the entire country. In the past, there is a ferry service between Rameshwaram and Talaimannar to boost tourism in Sri Lanka from India. Our kind request is to speak to the relevant authorities and to recommence the ferry service. Sri Lanka tourism is keen to develop wildlife tourism. There are places to see wild elephant, wild leopards. The only place where you can see wild horses in Sri Lanka is the Delft Island in Jaffna. We kindly request you to do a proper plan and develop this place as a place to watch the wild horses. In Sri Lanka, there are tourism resorts in many areas. For example, in Bentora, Pasikoda and Yala. There is a resort to be set up in Kalpiti as well. We also request for the development of Northern Province tourism to set up a tourism resort like those resorts in other parts of the country. Indian government has built a tower at Rameshwaram to view the Ram Setu bridge. It's attracting a large number of tourists. It's definitely a tourist attraction. The other end of Ram Setu bridge is in Talaimannar. What we need is a tower in Talaimannar to view not only the Ram Setu bridge, but also the southern tip of India. This will boost domestic tourism. There's a plan by the government to develop the islands around Jaffna, around Sri Lanka. What the Northern Province needs is to develop the Kurikattuwan ferry port. Once you upgrade this to an international standard, then there will be people from the private sector to operate ferry services to nearby islands. I think we should benchmark this development similar to ferry ports in Australia. Also, I would like to table a few documents to the sector I discussed. One is the payment of compensation to expansion of Palali Airport. This is the statistics of the private lands owned by the Sri Lankan Army in Jaffna High Security Zone. Also the forest land conservation area, the problems and the solutions. Also the wildlife problems and the solutions that we discussed in the district. Thank you.
With your kind assistance, I would like to continue this conversation, and I would like you to champion this cause, because I think you said you hit the nail on the head. It is absolutely correct. We need to get the Northern Province up and running, and we are trying to set up a committee. I would like you to join with our SLTDA chairman, and I would officially send you a request to join that, and we should be able to see it. And also I just wanted to make a small mention. On the 12th, the first aircraft from Allied Express is starting to Palali on December 12th. That will be starting on this month 12th, just to keep it noted.
Thank you very much, Minister, because I see very promising signals from the government and particularly the Tourism Minister wanting to come to North and expand North as far as tourism is concerned. So we will definitely give our full support. Thank you, Minister.